Ni hao. Today I bring to you an interview that our good boy and friend Danuser did for Dexerto, whatever. Now, if you've been following the channel for some time, you know I'm not a fan of Steve Danuser, and I might be biased a little bit towards what he says, but you know, I try to present things as they are. As much as I might dislike Danuser's writing for Shadowlands, I do try to do my best when portraying stuff, as much as I can humanely do it. Throughout Eternity's End, we will see much more of that Shatter's legacy story, and we'll work towards a resolution of Sylvanas' arc. There's been something that's been building up for a very long time. Oh, we know what we're gonna do with that one, Danuser. You know, we all know you just can't wait to make Sylvanas the good guy and escape scot-free. Because you like her. I'm still getting biased. Let's try to be objective. Yes, we will finally get the end of Sylvanas' story, and that's a good thing. We're gonna finally be able to end this drama and hopefully get rid of Sylvanas. I wish forever, and I wish we could get rid of her permanently, like her head in front of Stormwind Castle, but let's leave aside my wishes and continue on. Sylvanas is obviously pivotal in the events that lead us to the Shadowlands. So now that those two pieces of her soul are back together, it doesn't mean that one of them is gone. The Banshee Queen is not gone. The Ranger General hasn't taken over. It's that those two pieces are having to find a path forward, and they have to become one entity and one soul. Not this fractured thing. Please excuse me. Like, there is a joke about women being bipolar that would be fitting for this. And if Sylvanas wasn't, you know, such a female dog before, which I've said in ample times and given ample examples on my Discarded printing press, I would believe it. But anyway, apparently there's not gonna be a good Sylvanas or a bad Sylvanas. They're just two sides of Sylvanas. So in a way, we can say that she suffers from dissociative disorder. I mean, this is the closest thing we have to having a real life mental disease in World of Warcraft, besides stupidity. A disease that seems to be most common among every race in World of Warcraft. So yeah, what's your bet? Sylvanas is bipolar now? She has dissociative? Who knows? I'm gonna go with who cares at this point. Just get rid of her. Also, the fact that you don't really get the Ranger General, which has, you know, morals back, and you get two sides of Sylvanas that are at this. From what it said, there's gonna be two sides that are fighting for it and they're trying to find a way. I'm going back to my dissociative example because I think this is what Danuser did with it. I think Danuser really made Sylvanas have dissociative personality, whatever. What was it called? Multiple personality disorder. And they're trying to be like, she's trying to heal and stuff. Dude, I get it, but the framing for this isn't really that good looking in my point of view. It really frames Sylvanas as being mentally ill, which of course she is. I mean, you don't create a character like Sylvanas and not give her an illness in the head, because you look at her and you understand. Yeah, that's kind of screwed up. So yeah, I don't know. That's really not a good way to put things, though. Like, this doesn't make me like Sylvanas more. It doesn't make me feel better for Sylvanas. Oh, she has two parts and now they're trying to be whole. Yeah, so do people with multiple personality disorder when they, you know, absorb personalities and try to become one. To hopefully absorb all of them into one being. But why give Sylvanas that? Why not already have her in that point where she, you know, she got her part of the soul back? Oh, now she's a little bit more human. You know, she has feelings. She's not such a undead female dog. Yeah, I think Danuser at this point is just creating more material for the Sylvanas fetishists out there that talk about her being SA survivor and stuff. Not a big fan of that. Let's go on. But that's not an easy road to walk, he continues. And whether she can do that and what form that takes is what you'll see as you play through the content. We're very excited about how that story culminates. It will play out in the chapter of the Covenant campaign. That we didn't put out on the test run for specific reasons. So the epilogue. Because we wanted to hold back that final piece to the story for players to discover as they play through the content. I mean, can I be honest, I don't really care about Sylvanas that much. And what Danuser here is saying is like, yeah, you're gonna see my city story. What do you call it? Yeah, you're gonna see it later. City story. Good city story. We know that. Now, what does Danuser do on this point? Now he reiterates that it's not that one of those personalities is gone. If you watch the subtle things as you play through the quest line or see what Sylvanas says and does, you see that she still has that quick wit and snarkiness that has not just disappeared. She still got that attitude. Let me give Danuser a lesson here, because he needs it. Because apparently the guy that takes care of the story doesn't understand the character he drools over. Sylvanas always had that. Warcraft 3 MFR, Warcraft 3 MFR. She's been annoying like that with her snarkiness and her quick wit since Warcraft 3. You're not bringing something, oh, this is Sylvanas and she's so witty, witty. She's very witty. No, she's not. She's always been like that. And by the way, you can't really make the distinction between the Ranger General and the Banshee Queen, since the Ranger General was also like that. You just want to act like, oh, this is the Sylvanas we always know. No, it kinda is, but it's stupidly made. And let's not pretend we don't know the ending to this. She gets off scot-free because of course she does, and she goes to look for her lover, not Thanos. You know, hey, everybody's happy. But this doesn't make me angry, though it might sound like it. It just sounds dumb, because I don't think Danuser knows how to write the character he draws. I simply do not think this man is capable of writing Sylvanas in any way that's good. For all the flack Afarasiabi, whatever the Arab guy gets, at least he was consistent, as much as people might like to be like, oh no, Sylvanas in Battle for Azra wasn't our Sylvanas, it wasn't in character. Yeah, it kinda was. I'm sorry to tell you, we have proof of that with the previous campaign. But Danuser doesn't. He seems to act like Sylvanas is like the same character he fell in love with at some point. I'm not even sure when that happened, but you know, to each their own. But now he acts like this is some sort of miraculous thing. By the way, everybody, just understand one thing. Whatever stupid stuff will happen with Sylvanas now, this is all on Danuser. Shadowlands on Danuser at this point. Everything that's bad story-wise, it's on his head. So you know, I want to wish him luck, but I have to see something competent come out of him. And the way he makes Sylvanas basically have multiple personality disorder and pretend like the Ranger General wasn't as annoying as the regular Sylvanas. Yeah, I'm sorry, Danuser. You're getting an X from this X Factor.